Dun. Yo, it's Friday. It's Friday. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is Space Day. Once again, Friday night, keep the tradition alive, although my attention is completely deviated over to my friend Jolly Llama, who is doing a 24-hour stream, and it's pretty hype. So we're excited about that tonight, and we have a little command in chat so that you guys can see what's going on, or go over there and give him some support. because I'd rather that happen than, unless you're really entertained. Yeah. Open 2 windows. But happy Friday, everybody. It's the weekend. Yeah, we did it. We made it to the weekend. In the States, we have a day off on Monday. So, can't complain about that. Nice long weekend to just kid out, play some video games, and have a good time. I hope you guys are having a good time. King of the Knobs, what's up, buddy? How are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for the sub. You got it. No problem at all. No problem. I hope you're having fun over there. I have it up right on my other screen. So I'm not going to miss any of the action. Doing good. It's Friday. So it's hard not to. Yeah, exactly. And we get the holiday weekend. Right? We get the holiday weekend. So that's always fun. But yeah, glad you stopped in. Hope you're doing well. Viva! Jeez, look at this. You guys following each other around? I think you guys are following each other around. How are you? How you guys doing? Oh, happy Friday. Yeah. I'm hyped. I've been keeping up on Jolly and what's going on around his stream pretty much for most of the afternoon. And what a great day it's been, you know? Oh, oh wow, that's love right there. Wearing it like a badge. You sleeping on the couch, man. Just kidding. Oh man, well, thanks for coming in, guys. I'm doing well. I appreciate it. We made it to Friday. I'm relieved. It's been an exhausting week, so. Aw. You guys have, I'm assuming that means a tattoo of sorts. Some permanency. Right on the arm there, or well, wherever. I'm not gonna, I don't want to necessarily ask that. But congratulations. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, we do Space Night, or Space Day, every Friday. And this Friday's no different. We're still going to carry on, even though our friend's having a hype night, and, I want to support him. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, there is a command that I attached to the stream, !24hour, and you can go and give our friend Jolly Llama some support if you have an extra window. That's perfectly fine. I love the man. Please, hello. Yes. I also have something dumb, but you know what? This is what we do here. So on my go live screen. So you see that over there in the top right hand corner? Yeah, that's also Jolly's stream. So that's a thing as well. But oh, thanks for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, but we're going to play some No Man's Sky to start with. We're going to talk more about the Earth. We did some videos all the way through the Aurora Borealis and what causes those last week. Even though we do a lot of space stuff and universe stuff, but we have whittled down the universe to just Earth. And so we're learning about Earth in more detail. And so it's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy. The Aurora Borealis at the end of last stream was really fun. That was, if you guys haven't seen those are beautiful. But this week we're going to continue on that path of learning a little bit more about our Earth. And then we'll do some universe news, and then we'll play some more No Man's Sky. And then I already know who my raid's going to, as long as he hasn't fallen asleep. So that's pretty much the nice buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, I love all you guys. Thanks for coming in. Viva, I'm great. Just thinking of what else to eat. Yeah. 38,000 points. These guys are at 60% of the way to 500K to make me do a 24-hour horror stream, which is going to be stupid, but it's going to be fun, and I'm probably going to shit myself. Just saying. Oh, you're dyeing your hair? Oh, yeah. Wish I had hair to dye, Thanks for the points, buddy. Thanks for the points, FaZe. I appreciate you guys. 36,000 and 38,000. Jeez. All right. Man, I'm really hyped, man. I want to get into a little gaming. What color? Oh, of course. I hope it's a bright, vibrant color, which emphasizes your personality, which is bright and lively. What? Did I just use words? Bright and lively. I think I switched the letters. It's Friday! Ike! Let's go. Green! Oh, green. Okay, all right. I'll trust you. Green's not my favorite color, and it's just because of a dumb sports rivalry that we have here in the state. There's Michigan and there's Michigan State. One's green and one's maize and blue, and I don't wear a lot of green. So, fantastic to have you guys in. I appreciate you. Just fixing the green to see it change it. Yeah. I like how you're showing Jolly Lava stream. You like that? It's funny. Hey, and there's also a command, exclamation 24-hour, and it gives you the link to Jolly's stream if you have an extra window. Even if you want to turn me off tonight because I'm boring or whatever and go watch Jolly, I'm fine with that. But I love you guys hanging out. I hope that's not the case. Navy blue and orange. Is that Clemson colors? That feels like Clemson colors. Navy blue and orange, right? Yes, Subtember it is. Yes. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't gotten into the game. I've been kind of just vibing, chatting with you guys, so I hope that's okay. We'll get into the game here in a moment. Oh, man, but it's been so hyped tonight. Like, I got so much energy. Just... Oh, Tig, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. I am Mauler. Yeah, that's me. I know you see me all over, and I still, as you can see, we got Jolly Stream right up here. Yes, exactly. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm also Variety. We do a lot of things with the community, though. That's one of the greatest things about streaming. Period. Bottom line. One of the first people I ever met when I began streaming and doing the networking was the Jolly Llama, and that man is so beautiful, and I absolutely adore him, and he's the reason why we have such a great community. So give him some support, guys. I appreciate you coming over here and giving it to me, but if you have a choice, don't turn him off for me, okay? Yes, he is a good one. But yeah, and I wish that I had a different stream schedule so that we could, like Minecraft together or something. Just so, because he's going to be, darn well at about 18 hours, that's going to be rough. Because some of us got to go to bed. Oh, man, I love that man. And I love seeing him smile. So hey, dedicate half of my stream to somebody else. I'm okay with that. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Yeah. We gotta get him. He needs to order some like energy drinks or something. Like I don't know what I would drink or what I would do. I'll just drink coffee during our 24-hour. I think coffee and then Madrinas. I think I'll get like cold brew. But that's gonna be rough for me too. But hell, you're absolutely welcome. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, well, I guess we'll get into the games. We're going to be distracted a little bit. Keep in mind, we are playing on permadeath, so I am not trying to take any, unnecessary risks necessarily. But we've made it past the tutorial, so that's a good thing, and we have a base, so we'll be fine. Bed, oh shit, better wipe the cobwebs. Yeah, I know you don't sleep a lot. Where's my cursor? Okay, there we go. Alright, and this is it. We're only 2 hours into it, but we're in good shape, right? We have a nice base. We actually built a bigger one than we did the first time that we tried the permadeath thing. We got most of the things we need. Now we just need to go out and do some unfortunate gathering, right? We got to get some salvage parts or salvage modules technology so that we can unlock some other things for our base. to progress the quote-unquote tutorial. But it shouldn't be too bad. We haven't done a lot of exploring yet. We need to do a lot. There's just so much. If you guys have ever played this game, there's so much to unlock. It's tens, if not hundreds of hours to unlock things in this game, so. Alright. Okay, so that's what we did. We saved, let me see. I don't think we need this. Okay, I gotta turn it up, I think. No, that's fine, actually. Alright, so we can just use this. The encoded message has been stored for later use. When ready to leave, use the teleporter to return to your base. Yeah, okay, sounds good. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. And if you guys are wondering, who haven't seen this series so far, last week I allowed everyone to name whatever. So everything that has a name or that you can change the name from, I've given you guys the option. And last week they decided to go on a meat route. And so we got the meat base, and we got a meatball, I think is one of the animals. And then a ball of meat, or a bag, oh, meat bag, that's right. And then a bag of meat is another animal. And Meaticus something. These guys, they went crazy on the meat names. So if you're noticing that, don't be alarmed. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. All right, what do we have to do? Building offer from hazard, search the building for valuable. Search what buildings? Alright, so... Oh. Let me see, which one is that? Okay, so that's meat bag right there. Yeah. Okay, so there's some high radiation on this planet, unfortunately. Alright, what do we want to do? Alright, we need to go... Like, we need to explore a little bit. We've got pulse engines, which take... Is that my normal one? I don't even know. I can't think right now. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. We just gotta get some more when we're up there. And I bought a bunch of oxygen last time because I was sick and tired of running out of oxygen. So, we needed that. And then we have some uranium. So this will be a good place at some point, maybe, unless we find a better planet, to have essentially a fuel station. A place where we can come down, get uranium for hopping around on the planets. And, I think there's, what, pyrite here as well? I can't remember. I play this game once a week, so there's copper, yeah. Eventually we'll get to a place where we can just get cadmium and iridium, and we won't need any copper. Okay, oh, natural burial sites. Let me see what else we have. I think we need some, we don't need copper. I need salvage mods. Salvage. Alright, so we might have to uranium. There's one. Buried tech. Okay, so we're gonna go for that, but I don't know if I want to go for it right now. Oh, that's a meat bag right there. They're very cute animals. We love them. We love them. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what we need to unlock for the game itself. I apologize. I do want to leave the system though, but we have to get. I don't think we have the hyperdrive yet. So if I want to do this right, we could do so. Yeah, let me see. So we don't really need to do this then. We don't really need to go after salvage mod. We could just try to leave the planet. Visit the base computer. Alright, let's just do that. I remember this part. So last time we got to this part, this is almost where we died. Because it sticks me in this task and I was getting attacked by an animal. I remember that. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place amongst the stars. Ooh. Okay. Reach the coordinates. Encoded signal received. Coordinates logged. Reach the signal. Alright, well, let's do it then. Not 100% sure where the signal is. I think it's that red thing right there. Pretty sure it is. Get some gold. I didn't mean to do that. It is a little bit hard to get used to playing this game with the mouse, though. Okay. Because I'm so used to playing it on Xbox, which is when I played it last. And yeah. Oh, gold nugget. All right, let's get that out of our inventory. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this isn't gonna be. It's fine. Okay, so let's go to the signal real quick and see what they want us to do. All right, here we go. We're off. There we go. Copper, paraffin, sodium. It's got aggressive sentinels and it's verdicent. I don't know what that means. I'd assume it means it's gonna be nasty. Nasty, nasty. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to. Maybe. Actually, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Alright, we're here. Okay, so it's 30 degrees. Light showers. Wow, this is actually a really nice planet. Wow. Yeah, that's the one problem we already have. So as soon as those robots see us, they're gonna attack us. And if we stick around and we get into a battle with them, then they'll send ships after us in the atmosphere too. So we pretty much have to kind of, whoops, get what we can and get out of here. Log damage, partial records available. The signal has led me to a wreck of a freighter, colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the message. Take the blueprint. Pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Hey, we got friends. We got friends in high places, right? Oh, we need 5 metal and one. How much money do we have? 26,000? I mean, we're probably okay. Let's see. Let's see something here. Cargo pod, 72 meters. I just don't want to get attacked by sentinels. Okay. Didn't really reach the destination yet, though. We gotta figure out how to get inside, I guess. Maybe we should go below it. Come on. Alright, we gotta get out of here. I don't know. Oh, why do we have our flashlight always on? That's crazy to me. I am afraid. I'm afraid. Okay. Let's see. Hey, thanks for the hydrate, Blueby. How you doing, bud? I hope you're doing well tonight. Happy Friday. Let's see. Silicate powder for our multi-tool, so we can. I guess that one is being a butt. I can tell you that. How be people? I'm good. Absolutely fantastic. I can't complain. Having a good night. You can see our friend Jolly Llama up there. He's doing a 24-hour. So we're supporting our boy as well. But just hyped, man. It's been a hype type of night. You know what I'm saying? Been pretty good. Pretty good. So in order to lock this sodium. Yep, we gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Blackamuto! Hey, buddy! How are you? Thank you. Oh! Yubi! 45 biddies, thank you, friend! How are ya? Nice to see you. Oh, man. Lagarto Puto. I'm just... Laga. Yeah. How are you? I'm so sorry. It's Friday. I'm awfully... It's been a busy week, but thanks for coming in. Sorry. I was off all these days, but I am back. I'm so glad you're back. Lagarputo. Thank you for being here, friend. Just waking up, brother. Haha. Yes. Also, what's up, everyone? Yeah, thank you for being so friendly, guys. Yeah, so up in the top right-hand corner, you might wonder why. What is going on with Mahler? What is that TV he's got on the top right of the screen? Well, that is our friend Jolly Llama. That is his stream going on right now. And if you want to know where to go to support him, he's doing a 24-hour stream. He's one of the most beautiful people in the world. Exclamation 24 in chat, and it will give you that link if you'd like to open up another window to support this amazing man. So that is what's going on. And I'm playing No Man's Sky. We're doing Space Day. Welcome. Happy Friday. Where's my thing? Oh, okay, because I'm dumb. Okay, we need to do this real quick because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we don't have any thrusters, so we'll go ahead and recharge that bad boy real quick. Why do I want to craft? Oh, I gotta craft the hyperdrive. We don't have enough material for it, the game, so you know, that's a thing. That's a thing. Wowza! Hey, that wasn't my fault. What is this? Alright, cool. How far along are you in No Man's Sky? On this game, or this playthrough, we are legitimately still inside of the tutorial, so we're about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in. Not really far at all. This is the first time I've played it on the computer, though. It's a little bit different, but all in all, it's kind of the same. Ooh, what do we have here? What do we have here? It's the one we want! Oh, snap! Snap! It's full. This is the best gun. This is the best multi-tool you can get. This right here. Best you can get. Doesn't matter what its class is. It could be a freaking F class. It could be absolute poop. But if it's got this, you have won. But it's $3.5 million. We ain't got that. But we know where it is. We know where it is. I hope you're all having an amazing day or night. UB, thank you so much. I hope you are having a great Saturday. Great Saturday mid-morning, drinking some coffee, chilling, hanging with us. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you. And everybody who's hanging out. Can I give you monies? Can you give me money? You mean in the game? No, not really. I mean, like we would have to meet at the Nexus, which I don't even have unlocked. But I don't want to do that. I'm good with that. I'm good. We just play it as something to. I mean, it's kind of like my space game, you know. So it's just kind of chill. I appreciate it though. I could do like some money stuff, but I don't really want to. Yeah, it's hard. I actually met a guy in this game who would track people down and chase them into their own worlds on permadeath and kill them. Not very nice. But yeah, there's a market for everything, I suppose. There we go. Let me see. It was 6 days in the forest without... 6 days in the florist without TV. I would say that Brazil's still the same. Okay. Oh, thanks for hanging. Oh, that's funny. You make me laugh. 6 days without TV. I don't know what I would do. I feel like that's... I would go crazy. Okay. We found all kinds of stuff. This should give us some of the direct dictionary. Yeah, learn word. Yeah, we'll learn the word. Okay, so we learned the word for traveler. Nice, nice. All right, we got everything in here. I don't know what this Yahoo has. Maybe we can sell him some stuff. Who knows? Because I don't know what happened in 6 days. Oh well. That's how I feel every weekend. Like, I have to catch up on all the news because I have no idea what's happening out in the world right now. But in this world, I don't know. We're entering fall, which I'm excited about. Excited about the temperatures coming down a little bit. Not being so darn hot. But other than that, yeah, everything's good. So who's this guy? Oh, this guy's got a ship in his hand. It's a mathematician. All right. 6 days without meat. Ooh, ooh. Electronics like four bright greeting shows suddenly slows. They tap into their personal data while their facial lights dilate and internal systems crash. Columns of streaming data show their power levels spiraling downward. Corbex, Liquino, Moro, Gigi, Agana. I don't know what he's saying. Okay. Lifeform looks at me for help, then points to my gathered resources with a single, slow, desperate move. Give him carbon, give him metal, or leave. Unfortunately, I have nothing to give you, so you are gonna die. I'm so sorry about your life. Alright, let's go. Oh, man. Okay. We got some stuff, and there's a little bit more over here, too. That's what I don't want to have happen. I do not want that sentinel to start scanning us. Or we're going to be in trouble. Okay. Install the hyperdrive. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, brain's not working. Sorry, guys. Woo! Alright. Yes, we'll put it there. Install it. Yep, put the hyperdrive there. I hate to, man. I hate putting it on this. I mean, I have to put it on this craft, but this is the last upgrade we're gonna do to this one. I think. I don't think we'll want to put a cadmium drive or anything on this. So, objective complete. So now we can finally leave and start going exploring. This is my favorite part. You had a little vacation yourself. Yes. Yes, he did. It was He did not tell his streamer that he was gonna leave. He did though, but it wasn't approved, and he just left. He went fishing and sent me pictures and videos, and it was really nice looking. And so he's in trouble. Hyperdrive says empty. Alright, perhaps I'll find answers amongst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Tune the scanner to antimatter. Search the antimatter with the ship scanner. Let's see. What's it saying? Atmospheric interference detected. Perform from orbit. Yep. All right. There we go. Let's get into orbit. Well, welcome in, Laga. I appreciate you. I'm glad that that Brazil hasn't changed in a couple of days, but glad to have you with us. I love the international community is so supportive, and I love it. I'm not saying I don't love you Americans, because you know we're together in all of this, but it's amazing somebody thousands of miles away, you know, would support us and hang out with a bunch of crazy gamers. If you saw beyond these walls, we saw a world of death. We can take you there should you not please us. They want our money. Miscalculation. The Corvax will ensure it is your last. Oh, you're gonna laugh now, huh? Yep, you didn't even make it past the first volley. You're already dead. This guy. I already killed him. What? Oh, man, that was just too easy. Alright, hold on. We gotta go over and get his stuff, though. There we go. Got some silver. Got some other stuff. Alright. Oh, I guess we just want to go up into the stars, don't we? My fault. My fault, guys. I'm derping around right now. Now in PC. That's fantastic. I love the PC. It's so good. Wait, hold on. So, how do we do this? Oh. There we go. We found some antimatter. Antimatter. Oh, okay. There it is. Alright, we're going here. Whatever this planet is. Oh, this is our original, isn't it? This is our home. This is Terra Medicus. You guys in your name into these planets, man. Terra Medicus. Oh, so silly. Alright, what's Jolly doing now? Still just chatting? All right. So this is an interesting shaped landmark. Whoa! All right, hold on. I want to go around the block real quick. I need to turn up my DPI. There we go. Much better. Okay. And we're gonna land right here. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I don't know if I want to fight the aliens.
Radiation protection falling.
All right. Let's check here. There we go. Gotta get all this loot, you know? Okay, that's nothing. Alright, are we ready? I guess. Alright, we should get some animator here. Should we? I don't know if I want to take this. Guess we will. I don't recall what it breaks down to, but we'll take it anyway. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Oh, that's the red eye. Success. This terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Take the blueprint and read the log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Wow. So strange. Alright, let's go. Return. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's kind of just, you know, I was being a really good gamer right there. Come on, really? Gotta get real close to it. Alright, we want to learn this word, whatever it may be. Yep. And we'll get that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So, I want to do something here. Where's the... No, that's not what I want. This is definitely not what I want. There we go. Okay. I want to... There we go. Yeah, I want to go into first person mode. Kind of like it better. Hyperdrive, let me see. Craft the antimatter. Okay. I don't know if I have... Do we have what we need to craft it? I don't even know. You know, it just feels like this game doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel great without the third person. So I guess I'm just gonna go with the third person. No. There we go. Pretty sure we can make... What do we have to do? What do we need to make this thing? Oh, I don't have what I need for it. Okay. Here, let's see. Alright, let's see what we need to make antimatter. Chrome. So, we just need some more copper. Alright, well that stinks. We're gonna have to go home to get copper. That's okay though. That's alright. We'll have to go to our biggity base, you know? I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'm just trying to find it. Alright. We're gonna go back to our base and go get some more copper. Just the kind of grind. Actually, you know what? Skip that. Skip that. Let's do it. Let's just do it the easy way. We're gonna go to the space station. We're gonna buy the 5 copper we need. We're gonna make our antimatter, and we're gonna go to the next system. We're not sticking around for this. Yeah, that's perfect. And we can find a cool planet, do a little exploration. Maybe find one we want to live on. Alright, here we go. The picture of this sphere kind of looks like a wormhole. That thing? The antimatter circle deal? Yeah. It does kind of look like... I mean, there's some crazy things in this game. They look like... wormholes. And there's the black hole you can go to in the center of the game. Or center of the galaxy. I've never actually made it that far to the center. Chrome. There we go. How much money do we have? Actually, let's do this first. Let's sell. Yeah, we need to sell all of our gold. We're gonna sell all of our silver. Yeah. And what else do we have? What's on the human? Or, well, not really human, no, is he? Oh, we do have some copper, so we could have actually made some. But, whatever. It's fine, right? There we go. All right. Now we want to make an yeah, so we need some ferrite dust. I think we definitely can make ferrite dust, but I don't think we have to leave here though in order to do it. But we can just buy it. Right? There we go. Make it easy on ourselves. 80 of it? That's perfect. Okay. And now we make that. And then we put it both together. There we go. And now we can go to our starship and wait, where is it at? Okay. To our starship. And we can fuel it up. Launch into space to test the interstellar system. That's a nice ship right there. Look at that. It's not, well, it's only 935,000, but it looks cool. What is this one? These are all like poop class ships, right? I mean, ours is the worst, like 19. That one's got at least 21 slots, but only 3 tech. That one has 20. I mean, it's kind of an upgrade to what we have. We have this jalopy, you know? Alright, let's get out of this system. We are exiting this guy. There we go, interstellar. That's a fiery planet right there. Okay. There we go. I have to turn the DPI up when I'm flying, otherwise it's really bad. The galaxy map offers, so in space, access the galaxy map from the quick menu. Yes, the galaxy map. Alright, here we go. So if our destination is the core. Whoa. Alright. Here's where we can go. Can we go here? Do we go to this place? It's got a couple of planets around it. Not many. I don't even know if we out of jump range. How about this one? It's got a couple of planets. How about G6? Ooh, this one's got a lot of planets. Let's go there. Yep, this is where we're going. Wormholes may be possible, but they will not be possible to exist in matter. Yeah, but that's, you know, we have antimatter as well, right? And we don't know a whole lot about that. I think it's certainly possible. This universe is designed with a lot of intelligence, it seems, even though somewhat random. But it seems like everything fits with everything else, you know? And which is really cool. Hyperdrive error, warp fuel depleted. Search for the fuel source. Searching. Obtained. We gotta go to 16. 1, 6, 16. Okay. Accept guidance to fuel source. All right, I guess we'll go here. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. All right, here we go. Let me see here. Definitely just should get some more tritium, you know. I overheated it. Of course I did. I'm not paying attention. Alright, of course. Getting gold and stuff. Okay, so I kind of want to go to the space station, but I don't yet. I think we should do a little bit more mining, so we have something to sell. Matter thingies, why? Matter thingies, you know? Yeah. It's just the little things that matter. Or anti-matter. Alright. Let's see, what are we holding? Well, why is the starship holding? Oh, because it takes 2 stacks for me to hold it in my inventory. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, but it is for us, right? There we go. Dude, we got a lot of crap. Starship can hold its own ammo. It's not even ammo for us, I don't think. Doesn't have any value either. It's garbage. Oh god, okay. We offer a trade deal, friend. Your units or your life. I know we're playing on permadeath, but I'm not going to be bullied. Nobody's going to bully us. Nobody's bullying us today. Not today. Not today. Oh shit. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Get some. You're dead. Where's the other one? Okay, I'm not very good. I'm not very good. There we go. Alright. These guys who've been attacking us are just horrible, you know? They haven't been good at all. Jeez. Alright, let's go to the space station. I think we have plenty to sell now. We just got a bunch of stuff off of them, you know? Why? Why? Okay. Guess we just have to go here. Okay, it's only 10 seconds away. I thought it was further. I was trying to use the big warp. Close enough. We just crash into it. A little bit of a delay. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? Alright, let's go see what we got. Ooh, thought I was gonna fall. Alright, first things first, let's see if we can sell some of our stuff. We also have some of those to give away, which I want to. Okay, cool. Silver. I can sell those or we can use them. Herox will definitely sell those. Getting rid of that crap too. Okay. There we go. Wait for me. Alright, we're gonna analyze this, and analyze this. But yeah, every time if you guys are playing this game, but every time you come to a new system, gotta make sure you do something vital. And that's upgrade your suit. Pay for the upgrade. Hold on, I gotta read that. Give me a second. Do I want technology? Technology will cost 1,000. 500,000 for that one, so we're definitely gonna go with this one. Okay, we got an extra slot on our suit. Okay. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna go down. I always use the ship as my save point, you know? Although, if we die by some weird situation, game's just gonna end anyway, and we're not gonna have a choice. Alright, I gotta read what you just said. As Thorne describes in his book Black Holes and Time Warps, the alien tech required some form of exotic matter. Carl Sagan didn't need to worry about the details for contact, but Thorne did to make the real-world wormhole a defocused light paths. You need negative energy density to keep the tunnel from collapsing. Thorne also consulted on recent film Interstellar. Oh, nice. That's a great movie. Which also involves astronauts traveling via wormhole that follows directly from general relativity. That stuff is so deep and heavy, and I give him so much credit for trying to figure it out. I will volunteer to go through although I think the density inside of a wormhole would, I don't know, I feel like I would just get spaghettified, you know? Nothing we know of possesses negative energy density. Dark energy, for example, has positive energy density, even though it has negative pressure. Yeah. Some quantum fluctuations can be interpreted that way, though they are very tiny on the scale. We're not very good. Like, we're not very smart with quantum mechanics yet either. That's one of the things I'm excited to see if they can kind of break down what quantum mechanics is, because there's a whole world there. Quantum gravity, yeah. It doesn't help us travel to Vega. No, it does not. It does not help us travel to Vega at all. I don't know. That's the kind of conundrum to it all, right? Is how do we travel faster than the speed of light, or can we even do it as human beings? Because we don't even know how long a human will survive in space. So, do we build robots with AI, right? Like Detroit Become Human, which we've been playing for the last couple days and finished yesterday. And that also adds a whole slew of different questions. How much AI becomes a sentient being, and when do you have to worry about giving, AI independence? But I think robots are the only way we're going to get really, really far away. At least right now, because we don't have the technology to do it any other way other than the speed of light, and we can't necessarily get that fast, I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's gonna be what's gonna make the next 100 years in technology so amazing. Space is gonna blow up, and those who are innovative enough to, somehow figure out how to pass messages from one quantum element to another across the galaxy, they win, right? And that's going to be exciting. I hope I'm here to see some of that stuff. But yeah, that's what we're going to get into. Well, we're not going to get into that depth, but we are going to switch over and do our first segment on the Earth. We're going to continue where we left off last time. I'll do a brief overview of what we did last time, 2 or 3 minutes worth, and then we will actually dig into the Earth itself, and we got some more videos, and it should be good. I'm excited. I love the Earth. It is an amazing place, very dynamic, and we'll dig into it a little bit, kind of chip away the pieces. Oh, I gotta do that though. And we'll just do this. We'll just go ahead and just quit to the mode. Yeah, I know, 42 seconds ago. That's fine. I just don't want something to happen in a permadeath, you know what I'm saying? That would be horrible. Hydrate! Thank you so much for the hydrate. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go let the puppy outside and hang out with her for a minute. Just get out of the seat for a second. And I will be right back. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of Jolly Llama in the meantime, okay? And I'll turn it up for you so you can just watch if you're not already. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. But there you go. There's a little Jolly Llama's playing a little bit of Rocket League right now on his 24-hour stream. But give me a second and I will be right back. Let me see. There you go. If he's talking. All right. I'll be right back. I appreciate you guys being patient. We'll get into Space Day right after this, the second segment for Earth itself. Thank you for being here. Actually, what we'll do. Yeah, no. Watch Jolly. I'll be right back, guys.
say almost every day, because I don't. I'm not going to be streaming every single day, but I took a month off, so this is my first day back after a month of not streaming. But before that, I was streaming daily, and it was a little bit too much for me. So we'll say almost every day. Oh, I can't believe I got that block. Okay, off to the barbecue now. Love you, brother. Love you too, Yubi. Thank you so much for coming in and for bringing your lovely wife as a guest. And thank you, Marie, for that sub and that follow. Appreciate you. I love you both, honestly. It means a lot to have you guys in here. We are watching you during my break. Hope that's okay. Hello, Mahler's viewers. Hello, friends. We were playing some Rocket League, guys. And of course it's okay, Mahler. Absolutely okay. We're just vibing, you know. We're playing some casuals. We're hanging out. I need to plug my phone in because it is dying, and it's the way that I control my stream. Passing out. Nice.
All right. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn that down a little bit. Love my boy Jolly, but it is time. It is time for space. So let me pull that stuff over because we had Jolly up. Of course, we have Jolly up. He is the best. Love that guy. Absolutely love that guy. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. I know we got blue and black. My blue is, or my yellow, I mean. That should be that, yeah? Yeah. I never. There we go. There we go. Hope you guys are having a good day, a good night so far. Sorry I'm derping around. I'm just being corny right now. I don't need to do this. All right, so last time when we talked about the planet Earth, right, we got into all the different just the different aspects of Earth as far as how far away it's from the sun and it being 1 AU, its composition with it having this layer of essentially superheated rock, right, that just has all this convection in it, and then it has a solid mantle with another liquid or something like that. No, yeah, the other way around. But we looked at the different layers. We also looked at how the Earth's continents all fit together, and Pangea, right? Hey, my good sir, how are you? Devin, I am fantastic. I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you are doing well. But yeah, we're doing fantastic. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well across the pond. Across the pond that used to not exist. We used to be touching. Yep, that's right. Pangea back in the day, right? Back a long time ago was all one. How are you? Yeah, all good. Have today off. Fantastic. Hell yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it wouldn't be such a long trip to visit everybody, right? If we were still living on Pangea. We talked about how the Earth convects and how plates will dip under another plate, pushing up amazing structures like the tallest place in the world, right? The Mount Everest. Good hell, that's really cool. It's really cool. And we talked about Earth's atmosphere, the different layers of Earth's atmosphere, all the way up from the exosphere, geez, easy for me to say, all the way down to the troposphere, which is where we live, and is as thick as 95% of all the atmosphere total, right? So the density with these upper levels, very, very little compared to the density of the one in which we live in. And we also learned that some of them are cold and some of them are hot, which is kind of crazy. But like the thermosphere is so hot it would burn your skin. But the interesting thing is the atmosphere is so far apart, those atoms are so far apart that they don't rub against your skin and actually cause you to burn. So pretty interesting stuff. And then we looked at the aurora borealis, which is caused by our magnetic fields, right? Possibly one of the coolest things that is out there. So that is where we ended up last time. So we're going to get into the Earth's temperature, and we're going to learn a little bit about some of the hottest places on the Earth and the reasons behind it, I'm assuming, and some of the coolest places as well. But then we're also going to get back into the moon. So we've done an episode on the moon before, but it's important to note that the moon, without the moon, the Earth does not exist the way it does, and probably life wouldn't be here if we didn't have the moon as our companion. So it's very important, and we'll actually look at how it was created again. We'll kind of spin the clock back a little bit to one of the previous episodes that we did of this, and look at the creation of the moon as well in a cool little video that they have here as well. So very fun. Wait, really? I don't know what really. Oh, talking about the fact right there. This is only one natural land on the planet Earth. Yeah, they actually had said one of the television shows I watch, like Universe on the Science Channel, talks about how our system would actually make more sense to be like a 2-planet system because of the size of the moon in relation to us. I'm good, thanks. How are you, man? Good to see all of you guys. That why people say that the atmosphere is warm. I mean, oh, that's what you're talking about? Oh, really? You talking about the atmosphere part? Yeah, they talk about, let me see, where is it at? Because this is where we read it at. Stratosphere is there, and it has a layer of relative warm air above a cold one. Others, okay. And then this home to the ozone layer that defines which layer. There it is. The layer is very stable. Let's see, and the mesosphere, I think, is maybe, yeah. Oh no, here temperatures drop with increasing altitude. The thermosphere, this layer extends the altitude, the lower part of the altitude from 80 to kilometer. Also is the ionosphere. The temperature levels increase with height. At this level, the temperature levels increase in height, but unlike to the stratosphere, which experiences temperature inversion due to absorption of UV radiation by the ozone, the inversion of this layer is due to the extremely low density of its molecules. So while temperatures in the thermosphere can rise as high as 1500 Celsius, the spacing of gas molecules means that it would not feel hot to a human who is in direct contact with the air. That's all the way up here. All right. Trying to get a server started. Nice. Hey, you guys are all working right now. I appreciate you hanging out, listening to some space fun. I feel like we should do some. I don't have any good music that won't cause me issues if I do it on YouTube though. Oh, I got an idea. Do I? Give me the music of the game. Come on, game. All right. Well, whatever. We'll go quick, I guess. I don't want to. Oh, that's why. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just derping around. All right, and then we talked about the northern lights, and now we're going to talk about temperature. So Earth's average temperature. The average temperature on the surface of the Earth depends on a number of factors. These include the time of day, the time of year, and where the temperature measurements are being taken. Given that the Earth experiences a sidereal rotation of approximately 24 hours, which means one side is never facing towards the sun, temperatures rise in the day and drop in the evening, sometimes substantially, right? We all know this. We live here, right? And given that Earth has an inclined axis, 23.4 degrees towards the sun's equator, the northern and southern hemispheres of Earth are either tilted towards or away from the sun during summer and winter seasons, respectively. And given that the equatorial regions of the Earth are closer to the sun, and certain parts of the world experience more sunlight and less cloud cover, temperatures range widely across the planet. So you can see the temperatures across the whole planet. It's crazy that the temperatures are really hot up here in the top though. That's in the Arctic. the temperatures are warm? That's weird. However, not every region of the planet experiences 4 seasons. At the equator, the temperature is on an average higher, and the region does not experience cold and hot seasons in the same way the northern and southern hemispheres do. This is because the amount of sunlight that reaches the equator changes very little during the course of the year, right? Because as our Earth tilts, right, the equator being right in the center doesn't move very far off of its line to the sun. So it's going to be the warmest place. Average surface temperatures on the Earth are approximately 14 degrees Celsius. But as already noted, this varies. For instance, the hottest temperatures ever recorded was 70.7 degrees, which was taken in the Lut Desert of Iran. That's hot. 159 degrees Fahrenheit. That feels like this summer. I feel like some of the days this summer have been like that. I don't know. I'm messing around, of course. But, yeah. Okay, I got Jolly. There we go. My bad. Let's see. These measurements were part of the global temperature survey conducted by scientists at the National Earths Observatory during the summers of 2003 to 2009. For 5 of the 7 years surveyed, 2004, 5, 6, 7, and 9, the Lut Desert was the hottest spot on Earth. However, it was not the hottest spot for every single year in the survey. In 2003, satellites recorded a temperature of 69.3 degrees Celsius, 156.7. Second highest in the 7-year analysis, in the shrublands of Queensland, Australia. And in 2008, a yearly maximum temperature of 66.8 was recorded at the Flaming Mountain, located near the Turpan Basin in western China. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so let's look at the hottest planets on the Earth. Or the hottest locations, on Earth. All right, I got you guys. All right, I'm gonna have to turn my boy down for a second. Okay, so let's take a listen.
We've talked about Venus, the hottest planet in the solar system, but we know things can get pretty hot here on Earth too.
Okay.
You may be wondering, 1,000,000 Kelvin, but that's nothing. In 2012, physicists working with the Large Hadron Collider were investigating the conditions that might have existed during the earliest moments of the Big Bang. They generated a quark-gluon plasma that had a temperature of 5.5 trillion Kelvin. Unless aliens can do better, this is not only the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth, it's easily the hottest temperature anywhere in the universe since the Big Bang itself. Thanks for watching. Now make sure you click subscribe on our YouTube channel over here.
Okay, so that didn't really describe the hottest place on Earth to me, but all right. I suppose that was the hottest place ever recorded at that particular moment. If you guys don't know what the Large Hadron Collider is, it literally is a huge network of tubes, miles. I don't know how large it is, but it's miles and miles, and it shoots these particles as fast as possible at each other in order to try to simulate the Big Bang, essentially the instance in which our universe came into existence. And that is an ongoing scientific endeavor, but obviously it generates a tremendous amount of heat, which you could probably imagine. I mean, if you're going to shoot something at the speed of light at each other and collide it, it'll get a little bit warm, right? But that's what they're talking about. I was hoping they were going to talk about the hottest place on Earth being, a place on Earth, not necessarily a scientific instrument. But oh well, so be it. All right, so let's get the coldest temperatures on Earth. Were in the Soviet Vostok station at the Arctic Plateau. Using the ground-based instrument, temperatures reached a historic low of 89.2 Celsius, 129 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. That was in 1983. Analysis of the satellite data indicate a probable temperature around negative 93.2 or negative 135 degrees, which is 180 Kelvin. So that was in 2010, also in the Arctic. However, this reading was not confirmed by ground measurements, thus the previous record stands. Okay. All right. I suppose. That's hot. That's hot. Yes, that is definitely hot. Thank you for that, Hydrate. I never get the notification. What notification? Do you have me muted? Is that what's going on, McNutt? You got me muted? I don't know. The notifications haven't really been coming through for me either. I just refresh my Twitch a lot and see who's on. But oh yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But welcome in. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope your school week went well, and you're happy and ready for a good weekend with a holiday. Heck yeah, we got it made, guys. We got it made. Is it made in the shade? We got nothing to do on Monday. I mean, hopefully nobody has anything to do on Monday. If you have to work, I'm sorry. But we in the States, we got a national holiday. Let's go. I'm excited. You have a friend coming over soon. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, let's get back into the cold. All these temperatures were based on temperature readings that were performed in accordance with the World Meteorological Organization standard. But these regulations, air temperature is measured out of direct sunlight because the materials in and around the thermometer can absorb radiation and affect the sensing of heat. And thermometers are to be situated 1.2 to 2 meters off the ground. So they got a very, very specific standard when it comes to how you measure temperatures for world record or geology purposes, which makes sense, right? You wouldn't want those readings to be tainted during scientific experiments. But look at this. So the next section is all about our moon. I love it because this was key. This was absolutely key. We went through it a lot before, but we're definitely going to touch on it a little bit more now. The moon and near-Earth asteroids. Earth has only one orbiting satellite, the moon. Its existence has been known since prehistoric times and has played a major role in the mythological and astronomical traditions of all human cultures. A number of cultures saw it as a deity, while others believed that its movement and phenomena associated with it could help predict worldly events. In the modern era, the moon has continued to serve as a focal point for astronomical and scientific research, as well as space exploration. In fact, the moon is the only celestial body outside of Earth that humans have actually walked on. The first moon landing took place on July 20th, 1969, and Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the surface. Since that time, a total of 13 astronauts have been to the moon, and the research that they carried out has been instrumental in helping us learn about its composition and formation. So, there we go. Let's see how many moons does the Earth have? I mean, I think we know the answer. But this will be fun to take a look at. All right.
I'm Fraser Kane, the publisher of Universe Today. Look up into the night sky and count the moons. You can only see one moon, the moon. But does the Earth have any other moons? Around the solar system, multiple moons are the rule. The discovery of Carinea in 1986, several other. It's possible Earth had more than one moon in the past, millions or even billions of years ago. Strange terrain on the far side of the moon could be explained by a second moon crashing into it, depositing a layer of material tens of kilometers deep. Moons could come and go over the billions of years of the Earth's history. For example, Mars has two moons, but not for long. Phobos, the larger moon, is spiraling inward and is expected to crash into the planet within the next 10 million years. And so in the future, Mars will only have a single moon, Deimos. It's also possible the Earth might capture a moon in the future. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, orbits in the opposite direction from the rest of the moons around the planet. This suggests that Triton was actually a captured Kuiper Belt object which strayed too close to the planet. In fact, we did capture a 5-meter asteroid called 2006 RH120. It orbited the Earth 4 times during 2006, 2007, before getting ejected again. So we can assume events like this have happened in the past. Additionally, we might have more moons, but they haven't been discovered yet because they're just too small. Researchers have calculated that there could be meter-sized asteroids in orbit around the Earth remaining there for hundreds of years before gravitational interactions push them out again. And there are other objects that interact with Earth's orbit in strange ways. Scientists don't consider them moons, but they do stick around in our neighborhood. Asteroid 3753 Carina is in orbital resonance with the Earth, has a highly elliptical orbit, but takes exactly 1 year to orbit the Sun. From our perspective, it follows a slow, horseshoe-shaped path across the sky. Since the discovery of Carina in 1986, several other resonance near-Earth objects have been discovered. There's 2010 TK7, the Earth's only known Trojan asteroid. It leads the Earth in the exact same orbit around the Sun in a gravitationally stable point in space. So the answer, Earth has only a single moon. Today. We might have had more moons in the past, and we might capture more in the future, but for right now, enjoy the one we've got. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Love that guy. All right. So yeah, obviously we only have one moon, but there are some other objects, right, that orbit with us around the sun. So at least we get to see those. Thanks to examinations of moon rocks that were brought back to Earth, the predominant theory states that the moon was created roughly 4.5 billion years ago from a collision between Earth and a Mars-sized object known as Theia. So let's go ahead and look at that.
I'm Fraser Kane, the publisher of Universe Today. The night sky just wouldn't feel right. It also helps explain how the moon is just another planet, and scientists and philosophers have been wondering if it feel right without the moon. Where did our friendly, familiar satellite come from? Scientists and philosophers have been wondering about this for centuries. Once Copernicus gave us our current model of the solar system with the Earth as just another planet and the Sun at the center of the solar system, this gave us a new way of looking at the moon. The first modern idea about the formation of the moon was called the fission theory, and it came from George Darwin, the son of Charles Darwin. He reasoned the moon must have broken away from our planet when the Earth was still a rapidly rotating ball of molten rock. His theory lasted from the 1800s right up until the space age. Another idea is that the Earth captured the moon after its formation. Usually, these kinds of gravitational interactions don't go well. Models predict that either the moon would collide with the Earth or get flung out into a different orbit. It's possible that the early Earth's atmosphere was much larger and thicker and acted like a brake, modifying the moon's trajectory into a stable orbit around the Earth. Or the Earth and moon formed together in their current positions as a binary object, with Earth taking most of the mass and the moon forming from the leftovers. The most widely accepted theory is that the moon was formed when a Mars-sized object slammed into the Earth billions of years ago. This collision turned the newly forming Earth into a molten ball of rock again and ejected material into orbit. Most of the material crashed back into the Earth, but some collected together from mutual gravity to form the moon we have today. This theory was first conceived in 1946 by Reginald Aldworth Daly from Harvard University. He challenged Darwin's theory, calculating that just a piece of Earth breaking off couldn't actually allow the moon to get into its current position. He suggested an impact could do the trick, though. This idea wasn't given much thought until a 1974 paper by Dr. William K. Hartman and Dr. Donald R. Davis was published in the journal Icarus. They suggested that the early solar system was still filled with leftover moon-sized objects which were colliding with the planets. This impact theory explained many of the challenges about the formation of the moon. For example, one question was, why did the moon and Earth have very different sized cores? After an impact from a Mars-sized planet, the lighter outer layers of the Earth would have been ejected into the orbit and coalesced into the moon, while the denser elements collected back into the Earth. It also helps explain how the moon is on an inclined plane to the Earth. If the Earth and moon form together, they'd be perfectly lined up with the sun. But an impactor could come from any direction and carve out a moon. One surprising idea is that the impact actually created two moons for the Earth. The second, smaller object would have been unstable and eventually slammed into the far side of the moon, explaining why the surface on the far side of the moon is so much different from the near side. Even though we don't know for sure how the moon formed, the giant impact theory holds the most promise. And you can bet that scientists are continuing to look for clues to tell us more. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Now make sure you click subscribe.
He's got a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge. Okay. So we just learned how some of the theories behind how the moon was created, but it doesn't reduce its importance. I mean, without it, we wouldn't be here, and that's just the bottom line truth to it all. So the moon is one of the largest natural satellites in the solar system and is the second densest satellite of all of those whose densities are known, after Jupiter's satellite Io. It is also tidally locked with Earth, meaning that one side is constantly facing towards us, while the other is facing away. The far side, known as the dark side, remained unknown to humans until probes were sent to photograph it. Though the moon is fairly large for a satellite, it is significantly smaller than our planet. Its diameter at 3,474 kilometers is 1/4 the diameter of the Earth. But at 7.3477 times 10 to the 22nd kilograms, its mass is only 1.2% of Earth's mass. It means the density is also surprisingly low, but equivalent to roughly 0.6 that of the Earth. So it's close, but it is still small. Still a moon. Its gravity is only 17% of the Earth's gravity. Given the difference between the moon's size, mass, and density, its gravity is only about 17% of the Earth's. Okay. The moon also has a significant effect on tides here on Earth. Basically, sea levels rise and fall in response to the presence of the moon's gravity, and this impact is amplified by factors in the Earth's oceans. In short, whichever hemisphere is facing towards the moon will experience high tide, while the hemisphere facing away will experience low tide. Kind of didn't know that. I guess that makes a lot of sense, though. You know? Another common feature caused by moon's orbits are eclipses. These are two types, a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes into the shadow of the Earth and becomes darkened, where a solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, and the moon blocks out, aka occults, the sun, either partially or fully. Much like Mercury, the moon has a tenuous atmosphere known as an exosphere, which results in severe temperature variations. These range from negative 153 Celsius to 107 Celsius on average, though the temperatures as low as 249 degrees below zero C have been recorded. Ooh, that's cold. Now that is cold. All right. I didn't realize it does have somewhat of an atmosphere. Okay. The helium and neon are let's see, what were they talking about? Okay. Oh. Measurements from NASA's LADEE have mission determined the exosphere is made up mostly of helium, neon, and argon. The helium and neon are a result of solar wind, while argon comes from the natural radioactive decay of potassium in the moon's interior. There's also evidence of frozen water existing in permanently shadowed craters and potentially below the surface, the soil itself. The water may have blown in by solar wind or deposited by comets. Good morning, Waddy. Hello, friend. How are you today? Nice to see you, my dude. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Are you getting ready for the barbecue? Yubi's ready to be put on the spit, right? Isn't that what's going on today? Or are you not going to that? Are you solo today, or just hanging out with the wifey poo? Nice to see you though. Either way, I appreciate you, man. Happy Saturday to you. Welcome. The surface of the moon is divided into different types of terrain. Maria are the flat plains, which is Latin for seas. since ancient astronomers thought that they were actually seas filled with water. And Terra, Earth, refers to the highlands, which appears lighter colored because they are closer to our own planet. There are also numerous mountain regions on the moon, and the surface is marred by many craters that are a result of impacts by asteroids and other space debris. Wade, bruh, Crusader Kings is not available in your... What? Wait, what do you mean it's not available in your region? Why? I know it's available through Steam, but it's like $30, I think, on Steam. It's probably worth it, but that's ridiculous, man. Aw, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry. That sucks, because I'm hyped to play that game. We're definitely going to be playing that game sometime this weekend. If not, we're going to do it all Monday. But I was thinking Minecraft Monday. You know? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. We did finish Detroit, so, you know. They've got the ad up and the stream specials. I click it, expecting to buy it. Nope. Really? Did you check? Do you guys have the Xbox Game Pass? Because that's where I found it. It was free, right? It was for, well, my $1 a month or whatever. I know Rocky has the Game Pass. I'm surprised. I think Yubi didn't have it. You guys need it. You guys need the Game Pass, man. That's the best. It's like $15 a month after the first month is only $1, but it's still worth it. Still tons worth it. I'll join soon, bro. What do you guys... I don't know. I'm excited for Crusader Kings though. I'm loving that game. Let's see. There are numerous mountain regions on the moon, and the surface is marred by craters. Yep. Earth also has at least 5 co-orbital satellites, aka near-Earth asteroids, including 3753 Cruton. I don't know the name. I can't say that, but whatever. And 2002 AA29. A Trojan asteroid companion, 2010 TK7, is oscillating around the leading Lagrange triangular point. Somebody explain this to me at some point. In the Earth's orbit around the sun. The tiny near-Earth asteroid 2006 RH120 makes close approaches to Earth's moon system roughly every 20 years. During these approaches, it can orbit Earth for brief periods of time. Interesting. I didn't know that. As of March 2015, there were also 1,265, here we go, artificial orbiting Earth. There were also 1,265 artificial orbiting Earth. So it's got to be like artificial objects orbiting Earth, consisting of telecommunications, research, military, and global positioning satellites. There are also inoperative satellites, including Vanguard 1, the oldest satellite currently in orbit, and over 300,000 pieces of space debris. Earth's largest artificial satellite is the International Space Station. 300,000 pieces of space debris. This wasn't a problem. This isn't a problem? My gosh. Okay. Earth's formation and evolution. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Since the 18th century, scientific consensus has been that the entire Earth and entire solar system was formed out of a cloud of nebulous material. Nebula theory. According to this theory, roughly 4.6 billion years ago, the entire solar system was a circumstellar disk made up of gas, ice grains, and dust. In time, most of this matter accumulated in the center and underwent a gravitational collapse, forming the sun. Okay. Is that the one we want? Yeah, I think so. So let's look at this. Let's look at this video real quick. AI Cry, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It sounds like the producers haven't released it in their region yet. That sucks because it was released, I guess, fully. There's a guy I watch on stream in Finland, and he had a copy the day it came out. C's is playing it. I can't understand why Australia would have some weird situation where they don't have access to it already. It's been streamed for a week, you know, like 3-4 days. That stinks. That's dumb. I'm just gonna say it's dumb. Oh, science class. Well, a little bit. We're learning about the Earth today. We got about 20 minutes more of learning about the Earth, and then we do universe news, and then we'll be going back to play some No Man's Sky. But yeah, that's kind of what we do on Fridays. It's Space Day. It's Space Day. They don't know how to get it to us in the future. Haven't figured out the whole time thing yet. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's ridiculous. I would definitely check on Game Pass or something, a different avenue, because there's no reason why you guys shouldn't have access to it. Honestly, you should. It should be not a thing at all. All right. So let's learn about how old the Earth is, how it formed. I think that's what they're going to talk about here. Says you are still on No Man's Sky. Yeah. I am. I still have it up. I still have it up in the background. But I switch over. Oh, Spuddy! Dude, 3-month streak, Spuddy. Thanks for that resub, man. Thanks for that resub, Spuddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll be back on No Man's Sky in about about half an hour or so. I understand if you don't want to learn about the Earth. That's cool. No problem. You can hang out, or even better, type in the word exclamation 24-hour and go visit that man who's doing a 24-hour stream right now, Mr. Jolly Llama. If you have to leave me, I'll get you though. But we're gonna learn about the creation here real quick, okay? Yes. All right.
I'm Fraser Kane, the publisher of Universe Today. Did you ever wonder how old the Earth is? Scientists estimate the Earth is 4.54 billion years old, the exact same age as the rest of the solar system. It's no coincidence since it's all formed from the solar nebula billions of years ago. In the early solar system, small particles of dust collected into larger and larger objects until there were many planetoids. These planetoids collided into one another, forming the Earth. So how do we confirm the Earth is 4.54 billion years old? It's surprisingly hard to tell. We believe the oldest rocks on Earth are 4 to 4.2 billion years old, and plate tectonics are constantly resurfacing the planet, hiding the evidence. In the past, scientists have come up with an assortment of creative ways to determine the age of the Earth. Benoit de Maillet was a French anthropologist in the 17th century who noticed fossils high up in the mountains. He guessed that those areas were once covered by oceans, and so calculated that it would take 2 billion years for the oceans to evaporate to their current levels. William Thomson, also known as Lord Kelvin, assumed that the Earth was once a ball of molten rock, the same temperature as the Sun. He calculated that it would take between 20 and 400 million years for the Earth to cool to its current temperature. Charles Darwin calculated that a chalk formation in England would have taken 300 million years to weather to its current state, setting a minimum age for the Earth. Darwin's son, George, assumed that the Moon formed out of the Earth and drifted to its current location, taking at least 56 million years to reach its current distance. Astronomer Edward Halley assumed that the salinity of the oceans explained the age. Based on the amount of salt flowing into the ocean from rivers, he estimated that it would take 80 to 150 million years for the oceans to reach their current state of salinity. Each of these ideas was totally wrong, but I admire their creativity and their ability to produce and attempt to test theories with only a fraction of the knowledge and equipment available today. Modern science eventually provided a method for determining the age of the Earth by using meteorites. Scientists can tell the age of space rocks by measuring the ratios of trace radioactive isotopes. No matter the origin of the meteorites, they're all the same age, 4.54 billion years old. And now we know that everything in our solar system was formed from the same time from the same primordial solar nebula. The age of the Earth, just like the meteorites and everything else in the solar system, is 4.54 billion years old. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Now make sure you click subscribe on our YouTube channel over here. And maybe you've still got some questions.
All right. So, as we have learned, right, the Earth and everything else was created around 4.5 billion years ago inside of our protoplanet nebula, as it spun around this brand new star that is about twice as long, twice as old. So that is the accepted theory today, and that's how we came to be. And it was not a very fun time, though. It was very, very dangerous. Between approximately 4.1 and 3.8 billion years ago. Oh, so we're talking about Earth's formation still. Okay, yeah. The rest flattened into a protoplanetary disk. So we talked about nebula theory. Yep. Out of which the planets, moons, and asteroids and other solar bodies were formed. By 4.54 billion years ago, the primordial Earth had formed. 4.53 billion years ago, the moon was formed by the accretion of materials that was thrown into orbit by a collision between Earth and the Mars-sized object named Theia. Between 4.1 and 3.8 billion years ago, numerous asteroid impacts happened during the late heavy bombardment, which caused significant changes to the Earth's surface environment of the moon, and by inference to the Earth. Earth was initially molten due to extreme volcanism and frequent collisions by other bodies. Of course, that is also what is believed, one theory that is believed to have happened to bring the water to us, right, was the late heavy bombardment, which was caused by Saturn and Jupiter migrating across the solar system because they were in a 2-to-1 resonance. Essentially, they lined up directly every 2 orbits of Saturn. And when that happened over time, it caused an instability. And they ended up falling into the center and then falling closer to the center and bringing other planets and objects with them. However, between 4 and 2.5 billion years ago, the outer layer of the planet had cooled enough to form a solid crust with tectonic plates. Outgassing and volcanism, right, produced the primordial atmosphere, and condensed water vapor, augmented by ice delivered from comets, produced the oceans. As the surface continued to reshape itself over hundreds of millions of years, continents formed and broke apart. So that's what we talked about, Pangea. Right? All the continents were thought to be one piece, and then all of a sudden they started falling apart. And that's why it looks like a big puzzle. Like, you look at all the continents on the Earth and you can be like, wow, that kind of fits there and that kind of fits there. Yeah, exactly. They migrated across the surface, occasionally combining to form a supercontinent. So here we go. Roughly 750 million years ago, the earliest known supercontinent, Rodinia, began to break apart. The continents later recombined to form Pannonia 600 to 540 million years ago, and then finally Pangea, the last supercontinent, which broke apart 180 million years ago. The present pattern of ice ages began about 40 million years ago, and then intensified at the end of the Paleocene. It's hard for me to say that word. The Paleocene. Probably water would help, you know what I'm saying? Water would help. The polar regions have since undergone recurring cycles of glaciation and thaw, repeating every 40 to 100,000 years. The last glacial period of the current ice age ended about 10,000 years ago. The first signs of life are believed to have emerged 4 billion years ago during the early Archean eon. This began with the formation of self-replicating molecules produced by highly energetic chemical reactions. The development of photosynthesis allowed the sun's energy to be harvested directly by life forms, and the resultant molecular oxygen accumulated in the atmosphere and interacted with ultraviolet solar radiation to form a protective ozone layer in the upper atmosphere. Thanks to the absorption of harmful ultraviolet radiation by the ozone layer, true multicellular organisms consisting of cells and increasing specialization and complexity began to proliferate. The earliest fossil evidence for life indicates that it existed in microbial form between 3.7 and 3.48 billion years ago. So almost immediately as Earth cooled, it became a haven for life almost immediately. Only a couple billion years. And in space talk, that's a blink of an eye. During the Neoproterozoic, between 750 and 580 million years ago, several glacial action covered much of the Earth in ice, aka the snowball Earth hypothesis. So let me see if they have a picture of this. Confirmed. I want to see if they have a picture of it. So they don't. Of course not. National Geographic, probably can't use them anyway. Never mind. But essentially, our whole Earth was covered in ice. We were just one big ice ball, a lot like some of the moons we see out there, like Enceladus or Titan. Earth would have been bigger if it didn't crash and knew how to float the right way. Yeah, I mean, its floating properties are amazing. I found my PSP. Let's go. Missing the battery. Oh, no. Oh, man. Let's see. The Earth was covered in ice. This followed by the Cambrian explosion, an event which took place during the Cambrian period, 541 to 485 million years ago, when multicellular life forms began to proliferate. Following the Cambrian explosion about 535 million years ago, there have been 5 major mass extinctions. The most recent such event was known as the Cretaceous Paleogen extinction event. It took place 66 million years ago when an asteroid impact triggered the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs and other large reptiles, but spared such animals, or small animals such as mammals. So that's why we're here. Over the past 66 million years, mammalian life has diversified immensely, and several million years ago, an African ape-like animal, such as Orino tudigenus, I don't know what it says, gained the ability to stand upright. This facilitated tool use and encouraged communication that provided the nutrition and stimulation needed for a larger brain, which allowed for the evolution of the human race. The development of agriculture and then civilization led to humans having an influence on Earth and the nature and quantity of other life forms as no other species ever has. In the past 100,000 years, humanity has settled every continent of the world, except for Antarctica, and become the dominant force for change, leading many geologists to informally designate the current era as the Anthropocene. All right. So we can look at that, but we know about the Earth. But I want to go into how did life begin. Let's take a look at this video. I think this will be really, really cool. All right, let's make sure we got everything all rocking and rolling. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look.
I'm Fraser Kane, the publisher of Universe Today. No answers today, only a question. But it's one of the most interesting and meaningful questions we can possibly ask. Where does life come from? How did we get from no life on Earth to the rich abundance we see today? Charles Darwin first published our modern theories of evolution, that all life on Earth is related, adapting and changing over time. Look at any two creatures on Earth, and you can trace them back to a common ancestor. Humans and chimpanzees share a common ancestor from at least 7 million years ago. Trace back far enough, and you're related to the first mammal who lived 220 million years ago. In fact, you and bacteria can trace a family member who lived billions of years ago. Keep going back, and you reach the oldest evidence of life on Earth about 3.9 billion years ago. But that's as far as evolution can take us. The Earth has been around for 4.5 billion years, and those early years were completely hostile to life. The early atmosphere was toxic, and a constant asteroid bombardment churned the landscape into a worldwide ocean of molten rock. As soon as the environment settled down to be relatively habitable, life appeared, just 500 million years beyond the formation of the Earth. So how did life make the jump from raw chemicals to the evolutionary process we see today? The term for this mystery is abiogenesis, and scientists are working on several theories to explain it. One of the first clues is amino acids, the building blocks of life. In 1953, Stanley Miller and Harold Urey demonstrated that amino acids could form naturally in the environment of the early Earth. They replicated the atmosphere and chemicals present and then used electric sparks to simulate lightning strikes. Amazingly, they found a variety of amino acids in the resulting primordial soup. Other scientists replicated the experiment, even changing the atmosphere conditions to match other models of the early Earth. In addition to water, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen, they wondered what would happen to the atmosphere contained hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide from volcanic eruptions. Environments around volcanic vents at the bottom of the ocean might have been the perfect places to get life started, introducing heavier metals like iron and zinc. Perhaps ultraviolet rays from the younger, more volatile sun, or abundant radiation from natural uranium deposits played a role in pushing life forward into an evolutionary process. What if life didn't start on Earth at all? What if the building blocks came from space, drifting through the cosmos for millions of years? Astronomers have discovered amino acids in comets and even alcohol floating in distant clouds of gas and dust. Maybe it wasn't the organic chemicals that came first, but the process of self-organization. There are examples of inorganic chemicals and metals that can organize themselves under the right conditions. The process of metabolism came first, and then the organic chemicals adopted this process. It's even possible that life formed multiple times on Earth in different eras. Although all life as we know it is related, there could be a shadow ecosystem of microbial life forms in our soil or oceans which is completely alien to us. So how did life get here? We just don't know. Maybe we'll discover life on other worlds, and that will give us a clue. Or maybe scientists will create an experiment that finally replicates the jump from non-life to life. We may never discover the answer. And that all just makes the mystery even more intriguing. Thanks for watching.
All right. So we are related. We are all one. That is the lesson today. We are all one. All right. We don't need to listen to any more of him. We appreciate his insight. NASA found a planet covered in marijuana. Wow. There's going to be a lot of companies now with the legalization here in America, probably big corporations who are going to be trying to finance some spaceships. Sounds like an interesting planet. Oh my God. Is that Amsterdam? Is that where that is? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I've never been to Europe. Bought the first ticket. Phase, bring me back carry-on. No Waller for real. What do you mean for real? Come on now. Come on. I want a ticket. I would go just for the experience. I don't do any of that. That's bad, you know. That's bad stuff. It's whatever. I feel like you guys do whatever you want in this world. I mean, it is what it is. Earth's habitability. Let's switch back to the Earth instead of talking about this new planet. You just hijacking the rocket, yo. You just hijacked the whole stream. You're so funny. Oh, all right. Earth's habitability. Any planet which boasts conditions that are amenable to the existence of life is deemed to be habitable. At present, Earth is the only planet known that is capable of supporting life. By studying Earth's climate, ecosystems, and diverse nature of organisms that exist here, scientists have learned much about the conditions that are needed in order for life to be developed and flourish in a planetary environment. For one, a planet needs to have liquid water on the surface. I don't believe that's true, though. I don't believe that's necessarily true, that you have to have liquid water. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that microbial life has been found to exist in methane and other liquids. So I don't know if it's necessarily water. I think the thought is it needs to be a liquid base. But Can we learn about the marijuana plant? We're gonna look at Universe News. If NASA posted a article about it, we'll definitely read it. We'll definitely read it. For one, a planet needs to have liquid water on its surface, an environment where complex molecules can assemble and interact. Right, so an environment where complex molecules can assemble could be a methane bath, or even like liquid, I don't know if there's liquid sulfur or any of the acids you would think could give it enough of the ability for molecules to come together. So I'm kind of skeptical on if it has to be water, H2O. Second, it needs to be able to receive sufficient energy from its parent star in order to sustain metabolism. And third, it needs to be able to maintain an atmosphere that will shield organic life from harmful solar radiation. Atmosphere, and probably on top of that, it will need a magnetic field. Because without a magnetic field, your atmosphere doesn't last that long, So... if it's in there, we'll take a look at it. Earth's distance from our sun, which places it in the Goldilocks zone or habitable zone, ensures that it's neither too hot or too cold. It is thus able to maintain liquid water on the surface, and its atmosphere and magnetosphere protect it from harmful radiation and solar rays. Its orbital eccentricity, rate of rotation, axial tilt, and geological history all contribute to the current climatic conditions that contribute to the existence of life. Venus, being on the inner edge of the sun's habitable zone, is subject to runaway greenhouse effect. That's why it's one of the hottest planets in the solar system, where the atmospheric pressure is too intense and the concentration of greenhouse gases and extreme heat make it hostile to life. But we did talk about an area in Venus's atmosphere that is almost perfect for habitability, but it's floating way above the surface, right? Other problem is, you got sulfur rain and, acid raining down on you. That's kind of a bummer. Mars, sitting on the outer edge of the zone, is too cold and has an atmosphere too thin to support life. While scientists are certain that Mars once had an atmosphere and warm flowing waters on its surface, this period ended an estimated 3.8 billion years ago. History of study. Oh, look at this. I think we gotta leave the history of study for next time, because this is all about our humans' journey through the earth, right? Human times sought to explain the creation of the earth, the universe. The early known cases were unscientific myths and religion and fables involving the gods. And then, of course, you get into some of our culture, right? Some of our theory. Some of the Persians speculated that the earth. Look at this. So this is some of the old school thoughts on the earth's development. I wonder if they just have one big video. How do we know how old everything is? We kind of already... How long will life survive? Let's finish with that one. They're flying. Ladies and gents, today I went to dinner with my parents, and when we were leaving, I saw a homeless guy, so I gave him my leftovers and $5. Oh, I love doing that. I love doing that, especially folks who, haven't eaten. Oh, that's great. Good job, T. I love you, man. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We're doing a little space day. We're learning about life on Earth. We learned about the evolution of life on Earth. And now we're going to watch this final video, and then we're going to pop into Universe News right after and see what the world of discovery has for us. Apparently there's a new planet they found. We'll see if it's as green as they say it is. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah. All right, Fraser. Here we go.
I'm Fraser Cain, the publisher of Universe Today. Life has existed on Earth for billions of years, appearing shortly after the planet had cooled and liquid water became available. From the first bacteria to the amazingly complex animals we see today, life has colonized every corner of our planet. As you know, our sun has a limited lifespan. Over the next 5 billion years, it will burn the last of its hydrogen, blow it up as a red giant, and consume Mercury and Venus. This would be totally disastrous for local flora and fauna, but all life on the surface of the Earth will already be long gone. In fact, we have less than 1 billion years to enjoy the surface of our planet before it becomes inhospitable, because our sun is heating up. You can't feel it over the course of a human lifetime, but over hundreds of millions of years, the amount of radiation pouring out of the sun will grow. This will heat the surface of our planet to the point that the oceans boil. At the core of the sun, the high temperatures and pressures convert hydrogen into helium. For every ton of material the sun converts, it shrinks a bit, making the sun denser and a little hotter. Over the course of the next billion years or so, the amount of energy the Earth receives from the sun will increase by about 10%, which doesn't sound like much, but it means a greenhouse effect of epic proportions. Whatever is left of the ice caps will melt, and water itself will boil away, leaving the planet dry and parched. Water vapor is a powerful greenhouse gas. This will drive the temperatures even hotter. Plate tectonics will shut down, and all of the carbon will be stripped from the atmosphere. It'll be bad. As temperatures rise, complex life forms will find life on Earth less hospitable. It will seem as if evolution is running in reverse as plants and animals die off, leaving the invertebrates and eventually just microbial life. This rise in temperature will be the end of life on the surface of the Earth as we know it. Still, there are reserves of water deep underground which will continue to protect microbial life for billions of years. Perhaps we'll experience that final baking when the sun does reach the end of its life. Even a few 100 million years is an incomprehensible amount of time compared to the age of our civilization. If humanity does survive well into the future, is there anything we could do about this problem? As the sun heats up, making Earth inhospitable, it heats up the rest of the solar system too. Frozen worlds in the outer solar system will melt, becoming more habitable. It's possible that future civilizations could relocate to the asteroid belt or the moons of Saturn. We could try something even more radical: move the Earth. By carefully steering asteroids so they barely miss us, an advanced civilization could distort the Earth's orbit, relocating our planet further from the sun. As the sun heats up, our planet would be continuously repositioned so the surface temperature stays roughly the same. Of course, this would be tricky business. Make the wrong move and you're facing the frigid cold of the outer solar system. So there's no need to panic. Life here has a few 100 million years left, 1 billion tops. But if we want to continue on for billions of years, we'll want to add solar heating to our growing list of big problems. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
All right, so we only got a billion years tops, right? Only 1 billion years, and then we're out of here. Yikes! Yikes! Not bad, not bad. I'd hope that from a technological standpoint, we as human beings can figure out a way to continue our existence, and I think we can. Obviously, this step to Mars here in the next 10 years is huge, and if we pull it off, it will be the beginnings of our advancement out into the solar system instead of just being confined right here, where in some cases we have kind of screwed the pooch here, because some of those items like the polar ice caps are melting a touch faster than normal. So hopefully we'll figure it out, though. In the meantime, I am going to cross my fingers. I kind of am glad I don't have to be here, a 1,000 years from now to see what happens. Mars, I'm heading to the marijuana planet. All right, sounds good. All right, well, let's see if Universe Today has anything going on about these new planets that Crying Corners has seemingly believes have existed or have been discovered, I suppose. Let's see what we got here. Neptune and Triton, August of 1989. Okay. We talked about Neptune a couple of weeks ago, and Triton is one of its moons, right? Which is another ice moon. That's the one that's orbiting completely opposite of its home planet. So that's definitely a captured object versus one that formed at the beginning of our solar system. Some quasars actually contain supermassive black holes in the process of merging. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. This stuff like science fiction stuff, you know? But this stuff happens in real life. Let's see. Machine learning algorithms scoop up 500. Oh, we talked about that last week, didn't we? September 1st, astronomers thought they found a red dwarf that wasn't hostile to its habitable zones, but they're wrong. Oh, let's see. I just want to see what we want to look at. Quasars can twinkle. Aw, isn't that cute? Solar system has been flying through the debris of a supernova for 33,000 years. Wow. Wow. Let me see. I want to see what this is all about. Look at all these awesome chairs. Secret Lab gaming chairs. Are they any good? It seems like as soon as you add the word gaming to a chair, they just jack the price and then you're sitting on a brick. Just saying. That's pretty, isn't it? Ooh, look at that. Looky. The solar system has been flying through the debris of a supernova for 33,000 years. An ancient voyage. Earth is on a journey. Technically, Techni are decent, apparently. I don't know what you mean. Oh. I don't know. F the chairs, the marijuana planet. All right. We'll find it. Let's see if they have anything about it. I got to check this out. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I'll have to look at them. I don't know. I'm thinking about buying an office chair. Like, legitimately, a good office chair, I think would be tons more comfortable than a gaming chair, per se. Because, I mean, some of the office chairs I had, like the one I had at my previous office, so comfortable. And I don't think it was, a couple $100. So, I think they just kind of are making a ton of money off of gamers and gaming chairs. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I play on a stool. Do you really? Are you dead serious about that? And T, I saw your comment earlier about school and having a test and a project already due. Sorry, brother, but with the way this last school year has gone, they need to pack in as much learning as they can. But we're glad to see it. Yeah, I want a steel case really bad, but I also want a stand-up desk. I really want an uplift desk because it'll be good for my posture, which I have to I have to constantly remind myself to sit back in my chair. Otherwise, my neck starts hurting. But a stand-up chair would definitely help, or a stand-up desk would definitely help. But they're like $1,200. And I'm like, yikes. And then all the options, the other options that you want to get with it, talking about like $1,500. My butt falls asleep every 30 seconds. Dude, this chair, whatever it's a GT gaming chair, racing chair, I have to put an extra pillow on the seat because it's not comfortable for my butt at all. After a while, it just, I get numb and yeah, it's uncomfortable as hell. And, there was extra price involved because of the name. So, thankfully I got a good deal on it, but it's still. Yeah, steel case, I would love to get a steel case though. That would be so sick. But unlike, somebody we know who sells coffee, I don't want to pay $1,000 for a chair as well. So, I'm saving up for a racing chair. I'm telling you, just go to Office Max and get yourself a decent chair from an office. Cost you $200. I don't know. That's what I believe. I believe that that's likely the most comfort we can get. But all right, let's talk about our solar system is actually flying through the debris of a supernova. Earth is on a journey while our planet orbits the sun each year. a billion kilometers. Our entire solar system is drifting through the Milky Way galaxy, making one rotation every 225 to 250 million years. That means dinosaurs actually lived on the other side of the galaxy. What am I missing? Let me see. I'm tired of not being able to poop and feel my blood. I had a cushion on the metal chair for a while. No. Oh my gosh. That sounds horrible, dude. Oh, yikes. Yikes. That sounds painful. Oh, Phase. You got a beautiful computer system coming along, by the way. Tell me when you want to start doing OBS and getting yourself ready to stream, man. Smutty, thanks for the hydrate, brother. I appreciate it. Cushion. Yeah, I understood what you meant. You have a metal chair too? Oh god, you guys might as well get yourself like a tree stump. The hell you guys do it? The metal chairs. My gosh. Oh man. That means dinosaurs lived on the other side of the galaxy. Humanity has been on Earth for a small fraction of that journey, but parts of what we've missed is chronicled. It is written into the rock and life on our planet of the explosions of dying stars, supernova. Turns out supernovas write in radioactive ink called iron 60. As the sun travels through the galaxy, so too do the hundreds of billions of other stars that comprise the Milky Way, all swirling and spiraling in varying directions. If you could time travel to a distant past, you'd look up and see an unfamiliar sky, different stars, different constellations, and sometimes the glow of a brilliant supernova. Stars explode in the Milky Way about once every 50 years. Given the immense size of the galaxy at around 150,000 light years in diameter, the odds of one of the stars exploding in our backyard is low. But while supernova happen in the galaxy twice a century, those in close proximity to the Earth, within 400 light years, do happen once every few million years. And along Earth's epic 4.5 billion year journey, it appears that we've had close encounters with supernovas several times. In fact, we seem to be traveling through the fallout cloud of a supernovae right now. Interesting. Bro, I want to join the aliens. The marijuana planet. Sometimes sit on the ground. I can understand that. I think I want one. I would like probably a medicine ball, but if I get an uplift desk, then I would have to have a different type of chair. You need to build a new PC. Maybe this current one can be the streaming one. There you go. I mean, you never know. Depends on, there's a lot of stuff you can do to make it work. But the planet is not true. It doesn't exist. All right, let's see what else they say. A hole in the galaxy. Supernovas shape the galactic landscape that the Earth and solar system travel through. We typically think of the space between stars as a void, an empty vacuum. But there's incredibly diffuse gas and dust drifting between stars called the interstellar medium, where Earth's atmosphere has thousands of trillions of particles per cubic centimeter. The ISM can be as low density as a few dozen particles per cubic meter. Despite being so diffuse, we can measure variations in the ISM by comparing light with similar stars. If we know two stars are similar enough that they should share the same brightness, but one appears dimmer than the other, we can infer it is being seen through more dust and gas in the medium, which absorbs some of the light from the star, a process called dust extinction. By observing local stars, we see sharp rises in dust extinction in a region surrounding our solar system and have mapped out the boundaries of the enormous lower density bubble or cavity in the ISM referred to as the local bubble. This cavity was carved out by the powerful shock waves of an ancient supernova, and we are inside of it. So here you go. So here's where we are. So these bubbles right here were formed in the past by supernova, right? Exploding stars. And these dust particles are slowly expanding, right? They're moving away. But we actually happen to be traveling through the center of one right now. That's cool. Now that is cool. I only deal in facts. My dream is to become an alien now. Yes, so we cater to all folks here in this channel, including aliens. If you are an alien and you're planning on leaving the planet anytime soon, I would be happy to go with you. Please take me with you. Please take me away from these crazy people. They're marijuana planets. Oh my god. Oh, it's too much. Oh, thank you, Cry, for making me laugh, man. Oh, you're too funny. Too funny. All right, that's pretty cool that we're traveling through a supernova debris field right now. Pretty interesting. Continue reading. Let's see. Hubble photos of the Cygnus loop is, of course, incredible. Well, we're going to look at this. We got to look at this, right? You need to repair your ship first. All right. I'll travel with you there, though. Yeah, let's go. Look at this. This is natural, man. This stuff is... We're taking pictures of this out in the world. Out in the universe. Look at this craziness. What is this? This is like stuff we've watched in Star Trek and whatnot. Hubble photo of the Cygnus loop is, of course, incredible. If you're a Star Trek fan, you may think the above image portrays the Nexus from the movie Star Trek Generations. Yeah, where you got sucked into the thing. Just drop me off at Mars on the way. I would definitely go to Mars for sure, in a heartbeat. In the film, the Nexus was a ribbon-like extra-dimensional realm that exists outside of normal space-time. But this is actually a real image from the venerable Hubble Space Telescope of the Cygnus loop. This stunning picture from space shows just a small portion of a blast wave left over from a supernova that took place from our vantage point in the northern constellation Cygnus the Swan. The original supernova explosion blasted apart a dying star about 2,600 light years away. This star was approximately 20 times more massive than our sun, and the blast likely occurred between 10,000 to 20,000 years ago. Since then, the remnant has expanded 60 light years from its center. Look at that, guys. Isn't that amazing? So it's just energy particles being spewed out by an ancient supernova. But the funny thing is 10,000 years in space is nothing. It's like a blink of an eye. That's super speed, right? Juice boxes. Ooh, I could. You're playing COD. Oh, fun. Enjoy your lurk, Defin. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you just hanging. Lurking, playing a game. It's all good. It's all good. The shockwave marks the outer edge of the supernova remnant and continues to expand at incredible speeds, around 350 kilometers per second. The interaction of the ejected material and the low-density interstellar material swept up by the shockwave forms the distinct vein-like structure seen in this image. In Star Trek lore, if you were inside the Nexus, you exist in a perfect, idealized world. Staring at the incredible images like this makes you consider that something like that might just be possible. Here's another previous Hubble image of the Cygnus Loop supernova remnants from 1991. And below, that is an image of the famous Veil Nebula, which is inside the larger Cygnus supernova remnant. That is cool. We talked about remnants like nebulas, the first week we did Space Week. I think 10, 12 weeks ago or something crazy like that. We explored nebulas, but look how pretty that is. That is an interstellar nursery, right? That's a place where new stars can eventually form if they are prompted, right? If they receive some type of energy or some type of disruption. But that's all happening in what was a former star that has now exploded. And look at these waves coming out from the previous supernova. That's cool. That's hot. Yeah, it would. I don't know if it would be hot or not. Right there it would be where all these stars are exploding into life. But I think out here it might be just kind of chill. But that's cool right there. There's another nebula. So this is the 1991 image from NASA's Hubble, capturing the small section of the Cygnus Loop supernova remnant. This right here is the Veil Nebula. So this is the actual interstellar nursery inside of that old supernova explosion. Ah, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's what makes space fun right there. Crazy stories. Let's see. Ooh, a new propellant? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't think we looked at Europa. We did new moons the other week, right? About the moons of Saturn and Jupiter. And Europa is one of those. And it's one of those that we consider to be an ice world. And so this is really cool. Some of the stuff we can see on the surface of a planet, of a moon so far away. I mean, it's just the craziness, just the life that is out there. It's so evident. It's so evident to me. What did you say? Nightbot is not a human. I know, but Nightbot will not take me with him. With her. I think it's a her. I think Nightbot is a she. She's awesome. So I keep trying. Nightbot, come on, take me with you, man. Take me with you. I'll be your slave. Or whatever. I don't care. Just take me. No, I don't want to do it that way. I want to be an equal. All right, Europa's entire ice shelf shifted 70 degrees a few million years ago. The mysterious world Europa, the ice-covered second moon of Jupiter, sports deep scars that cut across its face. An international team of investigators studied high-resolution maps of that surface and revealed patterns. Something shook Europa sometime within the past few million years, causing the entire shell to shift by 70 degrees. Europa has long captivated astronomers and the general public alike. I wish I could show the picture at the same time, but I cannot. Let's see. From the surface, it looks like just another hum-ho frozen moon of the outer solar system, albeit one crisscrossed with deep fissures and strange reddish hues. But the frozen surface, made of almost entirely water ice, hides something surprising, especially given its location in the solar system. A globe-spanning ocean containing more liquid water than all of the oceans of Earth combined. The ocean, which could be up to 100 miles deep, is kept liquid from the heat of the interior of Europa. That heat itself is generated from constant gravitational tugging as the moon orbits around Jupiter. As long as the orbit continues, Europa's oceans will stay warm. I want a video, but I don't want the video from that guy. It's a YouTube video. I guess we could probably play it. I saw C's. I was watching CDNT the third play Crusader Kings this week. And what he does when he's like watching a tutorial video on YouTube is he actually will spam the link to the YouTube video into chat and ask his chat to go and thumbs up or follow. So actually, I think that's cool, and I think that's a way to give love to, materials that we use from others. Yes. All right, hold on one second. Okay, I'll handle this. All right, but much of the water means that icy shell is disconnected. Oh, but that much water means that the icy shell is disconnected from the rest of the moon, allowing it to spin freely, ignorant of what's happening underneath that giant ocean. Because the surface is able to shift around so much, it can bunch up and collide with itself, much like tectonic plates on Earth do, causing the massive fissures. Causing the massive fissures. Sorry, my headset is about to die, so I'm plugging it in. How much have you made cry? Oh gosh. Dig for the planet's juice and then sell it. What is going on here? What is going on? I come from the planet called Juices. Okay. The Golden Knights are playing the Canucks in the series 3-3. Whoever wins advance. Wow, that's going to be a good game. Is that tonight? That would be a good one to see. But us Jews dig for the planet's juices and then sell it as juice boxes. How much have you made? 560,916,001 juice boxes. That's an epic juice box world. I gotta come there. What flavors of juice box do you have? All right. So essentially, the icy shell is floating freely, right, from this ocean. so it allows it to spin freely, ignorant of what's happening beneath. Because the surface is able to shift around so much, it can bunch up and collide with itself, much like tectonic plates on Earth do, causing those massive fissures. These fissures, along with the rest of the surface, have been mapped in detail by the Voyager and Galileo missions, providing a resolution of 200 meters per pixel. Not much, but it'll do. A team of researchers studied these global maps and found that many fissures associated with shifts in the ice shell, a phenomenon known as true polar wander, appeared all over the globe, indicating the entire crust had shifted dramatically. It appears, based on new research, that the ice shell of Europa shifted by 70 degrees from the spin axis of the moon, sometime within the past few million years. The new research shows how drastically that little world can alter its face, how critical it is to understand the relationship between the surface and its liquid water oceans. All right, so you know what? We're going to ask this guy. We're going to ask the spaceman, and I will post the link in chat, and we can go give him some follows and stuff. Copy the video URL or whatever you guys want to do, but we're gonna watch it either way. So if we get in trouble, we get in trouble. I don't think we will though. Okay.
Here's where Europa
Why is he not
starts to
talking?
get interesting. That surface is young.
Why is it muted? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's probably not muted for you guys, is it? Is it because my headset turned off? Yeah.
That surface has.
Let's see. Oh, so he's just. All right.
And
All right. That's not that interesting to me. If him just talking. I mean, I know I do it every space day, but I don't want to sit here and listen and watch him do 5 minutes. At least the other guy does like visual stuff, and yeah. All right, we're moving on. That's cool though. Another moon, a moon that we could potentially believe could have life on it, right? Because of all that water. But it has a shell that moves kind of willy-nilly. Kind of crazy. Stream is lagging badly for you? How's that possible? Break me off, piece of that Kit Kat. I mean, we're not even doing anything for anything to lag, SpaceX is going to hop Starship again this weekend. Ooh. Astronomers find 100 brown dwarfs in the neighborhood. We actually read that one last week. Working perfectly on the ground. Next trip, doing it from space. What is this? The James Webb Space Telescope. What is this telescope? Is anybody else getting a lag? Because it's all green. We did drop 266 frames, which nobody should even notice. That was a long time ago, though, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's okay. It's not lagging. All right. Maybe. I mean, Twitch has been kind of wonky lately, too. So hopefully it's not a problem. But James Webb is working perfectly. Look at this satellite. Look at that thing. That is so futuristic looking. It's futuristic. When it launches next year, the James Webb Space Telescope will be the largest, most complex, most sophisticated observatory ever sent into space. Because of this, the mission has been delayed multiple times as ground crews were forced to put the telescope through a lengthy series of additional tests. All of these are to make sure that the JWST will survive and function in the vacuum and extreme temperature environment of space. Recently, the testing teams conducted a critical ground segment test where the fully assembled observatory was powered up to see how it would respond to commands in space. These commands were issued by Missions Control in Baltimore. Having passed the latest milestone, it's now on track for its scheduled launch next year in October. To summarize, the ground segment test involves... But look at that. That is huge. That's a big old jobby. Woo. As long as it functions well, right? Oh, well, that's the way of the world right now, unfortunately. People sitting at their computers wearing masks. First time we have done this with both actual Webb flight hardware and ground system. We performed pieces of this test as the observatory was being assembled, but this is the first ever fully successful end-to-end operation of the observatory and ground segment. This is a big milestone for the project and very rewarding to see Webb working as expected. This is big news. This is more discovery. This is more science. This is more articles we get to read during Space Day. Yeah. Okay, but all in all, that looks like will you stop? Okay. I guess we're just going to do it this way. All right, perfect. So I think that kind of covers. Yeah, we're a little bit early, but that's okay. That's okay. But I think that covers the universe. We didn't find a marijuana planet. I'm sorry, Cry. I apologize for that. Have you seen what kind of juice boxes we have? No, I have not. I haven't seen that. We haven't gotten communication here yet because we must be several light years away. So I have yet to see the list of products that you have at the planet there. But yes. All right, so I'm having a conundrum on what I want to do. I want to support Jolly today, significantly. We got through all the space stuff. We played a little bit of No Man's Sky, but I can do two things, and I'll leave it up to you because I'm kind of indifferent. We can do a raid to Jolly right now, hang out with him for the rest of the night, and just chill while he's playing some Rocket League right now. Or we can play a little bit more No Man's Sky until our normal time, hour and a half, and then we'll do a raid as well. Well, we'll also raid. Well, either way, we're going to raid Jolly when we get done. But oh, the ads hit you. I gotta run some ads. I should do that during the break. I'll do that during the break so you don't get any ads. Sorry about that, buddy. I apologize. I don't run the ads a lot, and so that's kind of my fault. Because I should. So one thing I'm not getting is much audio. Oh, there we go. Off of the game itself. Doesn't have a lot of audio. But yeah, I'm kind of open to whatever. I don't know. I just kind of want to chill though a little bit tonight. Freaking ads. I'm sorry, Cry. I'm gonna run an ad during the break, so hopefully it won't hit you, because I know it runs every like 20 minutes for you, and I apologize for that, but it's just something that Twitch does, I can't help it. But there is an event right now. Just saying. To end the ads, but we'll run an ad. I'll run an ad when we do a break. But you guys have any opinion on that? I'm assuming most of you guys are already over in Jolly's stream right now. At least watching and chilling with him. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, you got it up. Yeah, I knew you did, FaZe. I knew you had it up. But I feel like this is going to be such a long weekend with gaming that it wouldn't be bad just to have a kind of cool short night and then go and just support our boy for a little while. I think I kind of want to do that. I hope that doesn't disappoint you guys too much. But we'll be back. I'll be back all weekend. We're definitely going to stream. Unless you guys came here specifically to watch No Man's Sky, which I'm cool playing as well. This sounds good to you. The value, juice box is human language, but it's 280 juice box. So the your international dollar exchange rate has kind of screwed you there, Cry. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, you guys are too funny. Next week we're gonna dig into I think we're gonna dig into the ecosystems of Earth. I want to get into the oceans, the ocean life. I think that will be fantastic for us to really explore our oceans. It'll be beautiful, number one. There'll be a ton of information on it, number two. and I'm sure a lot of videos that'll help us along the way. So I think that's going to be what we're going to do next week for Space Day. We'll be into the oceans and into the ecological systems of our Earth. We can also look into some of the past circumstances like the snowball Earth, which we kind of mentioned a little bit, but maybe we look at the different eras. Maybe we could look at the different eras that the Earth has gone through. But I definitely want to start digging into some of the specifics of the planet itself. At least we have the marijuana planet. That's right. That is right. Exactly. But yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I want to do a short night tonight. It's only been 2.5 hours, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys coming by, but I want to go raid Jolly. And I want to go spend some time with that man. If you guys don't know the story of Jolly, he had to take some time off. He had a streak of over 60 days every day going live. And he's such an amazing guy. He's got such amazing energy. But it burned him out. As you could understand, it burned him out. So he had to take a couple of weeks off. Well, now he's back. And he's back with a vengeance. Marijuana Planet is called Planet by Humans, but it's actually our moon. Someday it will be. He's back. And this is his kickoff to being back to a stable stream and more consistent streaming. And he's doing 24 hours. So I definitely want to support him. LOL, you genius. So we're going to do that. Guys, thank you very much for coming in, hanging out. Even though it was kind of a short stream, I appreciate you guys geeking out a little bit on space. We're definitely going to dig more into Earth next week. Tomorrow, I'll be back live I don't know. I'm not sure. I have breakfast in the morning. And maybe we go live at noon. Just stay tuned. Make sure you hit the, if you're not following, I'm assuming you are. But make sure that you just stay tuned to Twitch or to Twitter, right? We have Twitter, or can you drop the Discord into chat phase? On Discord, you will get the notification 30 minutes prior to us going live. And that's a good way to keep up on it, especially with the notifications being wonky. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to do. I want to end early tonight. I want to go raid Jolly. And I want you guys to give him a ton of love. There's the Discord link, guys. If you will, go ahead and click on that. Join us. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of different things in that channel, including helping out streamers with technical issues, nightbots, your bit rates. There's a ton of stuff that we do on that channel, along with supporting each other from a mental standpoint and just being a family. So it's a great resource, and I appreciate being able to check in with all of you guys on a day-to-day basis because I love it. Oh, first things first, though. Yes, go support him. First things first, though. I want to do something. So this is our channel, right? But somebody just came back from vacay, and whoa. This is not the food channel. This is not the food channel. And when? Well, I haven't followed Jolly yet. Oh, you got to. Hold on. We'll go over there. We'll rate him, okay? But look at this. A morning bun from Ken's Asian Bakery in Portland. So M. Win, if you guys don't know who M. Win is, he is a wonderful human being. He is out there in the Washington area and has been so wonderful to be able to share some of his travels with us. And this past weekend, he went to Portland, which I've heard is a beautiful area of the country. And I asked him to take some photos. And so he was nice enough to give us a photo of some food. Thanks a lot, M. Win. No, man. Food. That makes me hungry. Cannon Beach Ripples. Look at that. That's cool. That's interesting. So, that's pretty. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oregon. I've never been to the West. Aw. What a pretty setting. So obviously the Pacific Ocean. There you go, guys. So many textures. Yeah, look at that. That would be a beautiful like wallpaper for a computer. Look at how pretty that is. Artisan? That thing looks awesome, dude. I just want to eat it. A seagull feather. Oh, this man's got an eye for for beauty. This man has an eye for art and for beauty. M. Win, thank you so much for sharing. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and give him some thumbs up and some likes. You're not sure if you're in the Discord? Oh. Did you get that link? The link is right there somewhere. I'm not sure. If you have the same name, I don't see you here. But that's okay. I mean, if you want to join us, it's absolutely available to you. If you don't, hey, I get it too. No problem. Some people don't do Discord. Like one of our very good friends, 74. He doesn't do Discord or any of those social media things. But he comes into the stream and just hangs out with us and gives us some love that way. And you know, so if that's your jam, cool. Look how pretty this is. Oh, I need to go to Oregon. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's beautiful. M-Win wearing their masks. He and his lovely lady, I'm guessing. Look at that picture, though. What a beautiful photo. Thank you so much, M-Win. Oh, my gosh. Seriously, this is Oregon. This is in our own country. Wow, that's sick. Yes, they are beautiful. Yes. Absolutely. Gosh, thank you so much for sharing that with us, sharing a little bit of your life and your travels with us. I really appreciate that, man. I really, really do. But guys, yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to send us over to Jolly. I want to go hang with our boy and give him some love. So give us a raid love. And let me set up this riggedy raid. If I can spell. All right, and we are going to go over, I know you are, but we're going to raid still. So hang out here for a second so it doesn't crash the raid. You're going to break the raid. I'm just kidding. You won't break the raid. Do what you need to do. Cry, thank you so much for hanging out with us just for this short period of time, I know. But I appreciate you. I appreciate the fun and the laughs. We'll look for that planet soon, my friend. I got you. I see you, my dude. I see you. All right. Let me see. Where is... Oh, I don't want to cheer my own. Okay, we're going to do raid hype. I'll do it. I got it. All right. If you guys have it, copy and paste that. I know, you know, if some of you don't, but at the very least, let's give them some love. Okay, guys? All right, let's go. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the energy. Thanks for a great Friday night. And let's go ahead and pass that on to Jolly, who is an amazing human. But we'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. Check in with Discord to find out when, but we'll definitely be there. Hey, Night Owl, we're gonna jump over onto Jolly's stream. I'm gonna end a little bit early so we can support our boy. But nice to see you, my dude. I hope your day was fantastic. Happy Saturday to you. Nice to see you. But all right, we're going. Let's go raid, guys. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Be good to each other. Be safe. We out.
It was a worthy effort, I think.